China claims that they have upper hands on the recognizing of the reincarnation of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. What's your take on this, Mr. Secretary?
I think your question gets to one of the core challenges that we've identified from the Chinese Communist Party. They're a consistent violation of the most basic and fundamental human rights for their own people. This is what communist parties have a history of doing. It's what President Trump has directed us all to work to try and preserve. As much freedom, as much dignity for every citizen of China as we possibly can when they're confronted with these massive human rights violations that are being conducted by the Chinese Communist Party. And so that's true, whether it's Xinjiang, what's taking place there, whether it's Tibet, we talked about that a little bit here this morning, whether that's in Inner Mongolia and the Inner Mongolians' simple desire to live in freedom and exercise their own understandings of what freedom and human dignity look like. In each of those places, not at Hong Kong, in each of those places, we simply are demanding of the Chinese Communist Party what we ask of every nation, is to preserve basic freedoms, human dignity, religious freedom for every one of their citizens. We'll work hard to do everything we can to build out a coalition all across the world that comes to understand how important that is alongside of us and works to impose costs on the Chinese Communist Party when they act in ways that are inconsistent with those basic fundamental human freedoms.
Thanks so much for watching Bloomberg Quick Take News, where we bring you the biggest stories the moment they happen from around the world. Don't forget to click the video if you want to see more of our latest coverage, and subscribe to Bloomberg Quick Take News to get insight in an instant.